situation. Yeah.
I know. I understand what you're trying to say, Laura. I will calm down if it gets to that point, but Hugo and we need to talk.
We certainly do. But firstly, Laura, I would like to apologise with the way I've been acting. I could have handled myself much better in front of Julius. But this is where we are right now. I have to deal with the consequences of that, considering I was acting really foolish, to be incredibly honest. But I'll make sure, once I would get to him again, to solve out the matter at hand in a proper manner.
I'll consider it, but you have to get through Klonoa first.
Okay.
I only know Fluffy for a bit, but even then, he's one of the most cheeriest and kindest people I've ever met. So the fact you managed to upset him in a great manner says a lot.
I know. Can you please give us some,
Alrighty.
Yeah. And Klonoa...
I know.
Alright.
Yep.
I'm sorry!
Right.
I'm so sorry. I really am so sorry. After everything that I...
Hey, just want a quick heads up. Thorax is doing well. He's just going to the hospital and he's going to get a repair on his leg, so all's good.
Oh, thank you, Marcus. Woohoo!
I just wanted to say that. Sorry to interrupt.
You were saying?
I don't even know what to say. We were all gearing it up because we didn't know what you would be like. The Dream Traveler was a prophecy. A prophecy that we saw coming. But we just didn't know that it would have been you. That would have been a young, curious, kind child that was trying to rescue many worlds because he was just gifted these powers by some unknown entity beyond any of our comprehension. What was I supposed to do?
Hugo, calm down. I understand how you feel.
Do you really? Do you understand how many sleepless nights I had? Because of what I did? Because of what I'd done to you? Because I thought that the plan would be completely fine? And even then, if it was, what would that be? I was reassuring myself, because I was the older of the two, that this was the proper way to do it. That this was meant to be just like what my mother keeps telling me. That this was a necessary precaution because of the plan needed to... I just didn't know. I knew the Dream Traveler, but I just didn't know what or who you are.
Hugo, I can understand what you're trying to talk about.
No, what to do?
Especially with what I've been experiencing.
What do I do? I don't
Hugo,
know
it's
how
okay.
to convey this apology.
Hugo,
Even after so long.
Hugo, please just listen.
What? After everything I did? After... I don't get it. I don't understand. Why? I did all of that. And the plan was meant to be fine. Everything. But how? Well, because I had a lapse in judgment. All because I thought that damn clown couldn't hear us. When of course he was nearby! And I just thought that he was just stupid, ridiculous, incompetent. And yet, I should have knew. He was obviously chosen as Goddess's helper, apprentice. And I just decided to just talk to Granny and talk about a whole situation just... And then... And then I had to go and mess things up even more. And then I had to tell you because of my guilt. Why did I have to tell you? Why? You could have just went back.
Because you care, Hugo. I understand. And I know why. Even through all that... my dramatic talking and... just... Look, Hugo, I get it. I understand why now. I know. I'm glad you're telling me this. I really am, because it only confirms what I thought.
I was a liar and a manipulator. That I was using you to gain our own gains.
Hugo, please.
I don't know. I'm so...
Hugo, just let me talk. I understand. I get it. You were prophesizing something different because you were afraid. All of you were afraid and were taking precautions because you just didn't understand. Did you know that I was a child that was a dream traveler, right?
You were prophesized as the child of the wind.
Okay, then I understand that part.
Really? How?
Yes, because you thought of something different. Because if you think a child that has powers to go to different adventures and has to save the day, you have to take precautions, because that sounds a bit ridiculous, don't you think? Because think about the irresponsibleness that a child can do with that kind of powers.
So, you really have been thinking about all these types of scenarios, haven't you? All these reasons as to why we did it in the first place, and is this one of many?
Yes, I do. And even though I was really upset afterwards, and once my brain starts recalling all of that, I get it. I really do. I had plenty of time to think of people's different perspectives on the matter, especially the fact I've been through many adventures and met so many people. I can easily visualize people's different perspectives and thoughts about it. And that's why I had plenty of time of. I like reminiscing about things. And yes, even that.
Why?
Yes, because I can understand it, and you only confirmed what I was thinking about.
But why are you reminiscing so fondly of what I did?
Because we had good times together, Hugo.
What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean we had... I used you! What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Because you're a kind person, Hugo. You're a good buddy. You really care about me. That's why you admitted to what happened. You didn't need to, but you did anyways because you care about me.
And it only brought you pain, and that's all I did. Why are you trying to see some sort of benefits that I bring? All I did was harm you. All I did was manipulate you. All I did...
Hugo, I understand. I get it, okay? I accept your apology.
But why? Just why?
Why? You need to have the bad times in order for the good times to be even better, okay?
I understand. I can understand. And your sentiment there is really good. But I want you to understand that I just don't get it.
Because we both learned some valuable lessons that day, Hugo. And yeah, I know. It sounds silly, but I want you to understand that there's importance behind it. You need to learn, and I need to understand the ugly parts of life, because, my job is extremely important. I am a dream traveler, and I have to go to many worlds, and I have to learn a few things that are a bit mean. And, well...
Like Gigi, right? Like Grandpa?
Yeah, like...
I am so sorry! I am so sorry. I thought you would... You still very much care about him. I should have saw that coming. I am so sorry.
I get it, Hugo. I may still be a bit angry that the fact you gifted to him. Like, why the pendant towards him? I get it, you just are a bit unsure of me, but... Why you had to do it with him?
Because my idiotic mind thought it was a good idea.
Sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Because I'm just trying to be polite, and I know you're gonna go back to Julius and say, hey, I did a bit of an oopsie, right?
What do you mean, talk to him?
Because, well, Hippo, I know you're going to do things right.
I have tried to talk to him in a manipulative manner because I can't help myself, apparently, because I keep on thinking that's the right course of action despite the fact it really isn't. I don't know. It's just I tried to talk to him in a professional manner, but it's difficult to do so when you consider the fact of my situation. How am I just supposed to tell him that I come from a completely different planet where everything I see, including his world, are dreams? Dreams that I'm supposed to protect. That's probably why I go to the manipulative route, because I think it's easy, because there's a white lie, but just because of you is the reason why I hold back!
Because you're conflicted? Because you did it with me, and because of that is making your mind go all over the place? I understand that it's an easy way, but you and I both know
What will happen? Because they will either discover the truth, or I would tell them personally, because of my honesty and guilt. But the scenario would be different, wouldn't it? Especially with an emperor like Julius, and, well, let's just say Phantomire would be having a confrontation with another individual, considering I will not underestimate Julius. He is a very powerful and clever individual. He would definitely find a way to get here. Because they did know about you, right?
Yeah.
Do they have a prophecy like I did?
Kind of.
Did they know that the Dream Traveler was coming? I mean, of course they did. So,
Yeah.
Tell me, I need to know this. Seriously. Was it...
Because there was another dream traveler that came
What?
here. Yeah, I know. Seriously, there was another one. There's someone that was kind of more accurate to what you were worrying about.
Are you kidding me? So you mean to tell me that what I was worrying about actually had some gravitas behind it? That the fact there was a dream traveler that could be
Very commanding, deceitful,
What?
angry. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
How? That explains why you're so cordial and kind and nice to me, isn't it? Because I was right!
What? No, wait,
I was...
Hupo! Well, look, Hupo, I understand what you're trying to get at, but look, I was thinking about this quite a while, okay? I've been thinking about the many situations that everybody else was going through, and I understand that you were trying to protect Phantomile, and you did! And now we're saving this world! You came here so you can help me and everyone else, right? Because you care about this world, obviously. That's what you need to do!
That's one way of wording it, but yeah, you are correct. It's just... I just want to make sure that everybody is okay, and well, I keep on trying to get back into the habit of me using other individuals so I can go through the easy way. But obviously, I need to help others so they can help me. Just the simple common courtesy, but it's just... I don't know. It's like this habit. This idea of just having other people be used because it's so easy. But it just doesn't help that my mum and dad thinks differently. And no, I am not throwing them under the bus. We just think a bit differently. We have very important situations to handle. Right now, we're on top of the world, protecting everyone, our world and everyone else's. And because of that, we get a bit too into it and develop some sort of God complex. Despite us trying our best to resist the urges of being egotistical. And I do, but I guess it comes out in different ways. But I'm not egotistical, right? I'm not that kind of person that takes triumph over others, right?
Of course not, Hupo.
Okay,
You're
that's
not
good.
like that at all.
Thank you.
Hupo, are you trying to impress someone or something? Because I'm starting to see the signals here. Is there something... I don't want to say...
That there's something wrong with me? It's obvious there is.
Just tell me, are you okay, Hupo? You want to talk about that? Because...
It's because of Goddess.
Oh, yeah. Well, you see, I had a recent adventure where I had to think about Goddess to help someone else. You know, use it to my advantage.
Is this person the King of Sorrow?
What?
Yeah. I was told that by Amabrisu. You know one of the serpents of Zazatov? The shadow-looking figure? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, the tomato shadow. Yeah, I know.
The tomato what?
There you go, Hugo. You're smiling. You're cheery. Woohoo! Thank you, Hugo. You are great.
No, I should be the one thanking you. You know that Goddess was trying to...
Oh, you right there, Hugo?
Yeah, Sorry, I just got a bit lightheaded. But he's trying to get into my head, of course, and well...
Wait, but I thought we...
Klonoa, we still don't understand how Goddess works. His corporeal being is so different from the vast majority of so many other species. He's literally a living shadow. I mean, you met the tomato shadow, so I think it's very much apparent
he's
that...
like one of them?
Yeah, he is. The same type of shadows that tomato one is, and Zazatov. The thing that still confuses me is that he says they are literally shadows. But how? Okay,
Well, I get the feeling that's a figure of speech. You know, just trying to intimidate us, you know?
That implication means that everything surrounding us in a light source that is, reflective means it's living. But that doesn't make any sense!
Hugo, you do realize he means that, they're trying to be all spooky and say that they are knowing all because they're so powerful, something like that.
Yeah, but he thinks that's what he wants me to think, but I think that he is trying to trick me. I guess I'm acting a bit more sillier now, but hey, it's better than I was a few minutes ago.
Well, as the saying goes, laughter is the best medicine. Well, at least you're feeling better, and I'm glad. Look, Hugo,
It's alright. While I'm still confused and honestly really shocked and bewildered that you're just so... Just so incredibly impressive. I mean, yeah, that sounds a bit over the top, but you are! Not only just because you're a dream traveler, but because you're you, Klonoa.
It isn't because I'm the dream traveler is why I'm a hero. It's because I'm Klonoa. That's why they see me as a hero. Well, except this world, because apparently there's been a naughty dream traveler around here.
And we will make sure to put it on the right course. The right course of alignment. We won't have people fearing the title, but loving the title. Well, that sounds a bit odd, but, loving you is what I mean.
Because Klonoa practically gets all the ladies.
Hugo, how did you...
So, hi,
Felix!
I was here the whole time, because I was keeping tabs on the prince, considering, he made the scene at Julius's palace, but hey, he's alright, I would say. But, exactly. But at least you're self-aware at the very least. You're self-conscious, which is a +1 compared to all the other individuals that Julius has to face.
Trust me, Felix, I will make up the actions I have caused throughout the months. I mean, I was trying to make sure that all of you were okay, but instead I was causing a ruckus myself. Because I can't help myself but be... No. Positivity. Positivity is how we're getting through this, because...
Well, I think it's a bit obvious.
Yep.
No offense.
None taken. You really deserve to be a bit cheeky after me being all dramatic and all.
Okay, as much as I appreciate everybody being happy dandy and all sunshine and rainbows, I have to mention that the shadow individual is still out there causing a ruckus around the place, and we need to talk to the king, We need to climb on top of the mountain, do the whole tournament thing, and then we could talk to King Danza, and we have to take care of the shadow individual that's here, and then we gotta go to the other places so we can talk to those individuals, like presidents, kings, emperors, whatever, so we can expand our region and get, new alliances and all that lot.
Okay, Felix, there's no need to shout. We understand the situation perfectly fine.
Oh, good. Now we gotta go through the city mountain. What? Okay, well, I'm part of the team now. I just feel like a really good sense of peace after,
That's awesome, Hupo. I'm very happy. Woohoo!
Here comes the barrage of compliments where you say
Oh,
that...
all right then, Felix. If that's how you want to play it, then fine. I'll play your game.
What do you mean by...
Well, that's awesome to hear, Hupo.
Oh,
I'm very
okay.
glad that you're feeling happy. Woohoo! You're so awesome and...
All right. I get it, you're mocking me, and quite frankly, I do kind of deserve it, considering I was a bit mean to how you were scared of heights and all that stuff, but that's besides the point.
Scared of heights? But you...
Hupo, please, can you...
Okay, sorry. My apologies. Well, here I go apologizing again.
Well, you can talk to Marcus how you have a bigger apology count than he does.
No. If that's something to brag about, but hey... Everyone has their perspectives, But seriously, I...
Thank you, Hupo. I understand, and I get it, okay? We're still good pals, alright? You're awesome, kind, and great.
Well, are you just referring to yourself?
Well, I could have used better words and phrases, but you know what I mean.
I think the sentence trying to redeem oneself is what comes to mind.
I'm happy to hear that. You're a good person, Hupo, and I accept your apology. You're a good buddy, alright? So, let's do this together, okay?
Alright.
Woohoo!
Woohoo?
Woohoo!
Woohoo!